with Team Fate over to Yasnaya. Severny getting several teams. I see Control, Gravewalkers, and Inferno going to Severny. So a lot of teams. And then we have Exo and Velocity. Oh, there goes Arctic Vortex already. Come on, Hyman, get your team together. All right, so let's see. Let's go over to Arctic Talon. Let me give Hyman just a few seconds of screen time love. Hyman, you're just a duo now in the shelter. And you do have Egotistic pretty close. So let's go, Hyman. Get on out of there. Go find your spot in zone. And our first zone is all the way over to the east. And we already have that fight starting up in Severny. Gravewalker's machine been knocked by Inferno Esports. Inferno Esports coming up and in. We have Control all around the outer rim of Severny. So it's Control probably getting ready to get into this fight. Top G does get knocked. So now Pigal trying to get those shots out that edge onto the Gravewalkers. And now it is just up to Chills and Pigal. Pigal getting ready to throw that nade right on out as the Gravewalkers are coming around from every direction. Ooh, Pigal is able to take down the IGL. So now let's go. Forever. Forever from Control gets that elimination from across the way. Pigal doesn't even get the elimination. But we do have Kunjan back up onto his feet. Now Kunjan ready to come on into this fight. Chills getting that res off, and Control is pushing up and in. We already saw that Forever was able to get that elimination. And Forever gets Kujan in that knock. Control still a full 4-man team. Oh, Forever just got Chills too. So now I think, yes, Inferno Esports taken out by Control. Forever got 3 of those eliminations. So now it is Control versus the Gravewalkers. And we did lose the IGL to Forever. But we do have Machine back up on his feet. And Flanker is now starting to push across and trying to find where Control are. And it does look like maybe the fight is starting off down between then True Esports and the Ice Elves. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Those are the 2 main fights going on. There are your teams you can see. So let's see. I am Hyman Alpha. You're not Hyman. Alright, so let's go. Let's check in on Forever. See what Forever is doing. Ooh, Forever. Forever pushed right up and in. The Gravewalkers are all crunched together in this very northeast side. Look at that. All 3 of them are right on down there. So now 666 coming right up and over. And oh, look at that. Slammed the door in that nade. And I don't blame him. You see that arm back and you just know that nade's coming right at you. What reflexes by 666. Oh, 666 down to about 5 HP when they came out on that push. The Gravewalkers coming out the duo. So now the Gravewalkers are still up in that northeast corner. But 666 not giving up. Gonna get that nade up and over onto Flanker. Look at that. The nade right over. Ooh, does take a little bit of damage onto Flanker. Oh, Flanker comes out. Oh, with the DBS at that length is able to get Flanker. And now he's on this rooftop. Look at this play by 666, trying to come up and around and still trying to get some more of those. Oh, woo, a clean fight by Control. Texas, your boys are up to 7 eliminations. Exodus, Egotistic Texas, your boys are up to 7 eliminations. Egotistic, let's go check in on Egotistic. Let's go. They are doing just fine in center-ish zone. Not too far away from Dope, not too far away from XYQ. So they do have, ooh, Van True is coming across the bridge. Here they come, the trio coming right up and over by the Outlaw Titans. Yeah, ooh, it looks like we got a botation. Look at this. Didn't expect the botation from the docks of military, but there they go, going up and around that outer edge. And Dauntless in a fight now. Dauntless just got a knock. Where is Dauntless? Where did they go? They are right over here. They went up to the East Bridge compound, so they are right over here. They did get a knock on Demas, but he is back up onto his feet. The first match top fragger, and Dauntless right on over here. Look at this, XP3 pointing him out. You could almost hear it. And now it looks like Neo right over on that edge, trying to get those shots right up and over this ridge line. Look at Dauntless. They are right in that compound, and all four of them from Source are all the way around him. FX coming up not too far away from that edge. Right below Claws. Claws down to about 5 HP by Neo Spray. So now let's get back over to Dauntless. It does look like Dauntless is just a trio. Doesn't look like Coops is in this match this time, but we do have Tenza, Claws, and Banger. XP3. Alright, so hello everyone, and happy Tuesday night. We are with Flora, the $500 Autumn Tournament. This is semifinals group Cranberry, and do we have some teams tonight. Last night was so fire, and this tonight will be just as intense. All right, let's get through these slots before they start without us. In slot 3 are the Retired Boys. Slot 4, Heaven Gods. Slot 5, Team Aces. Slot 6, Emperor. Hello, Samosa with the mimosas. 7, Vikings Esports. 8, the Terrors. 9 are the Golden Eagles. NA, Freddy Moso, I see you. 10 are the Zombie Boys. NA, there they are. FANATICZ, I see you. 11, Unique Legacy. 12, Exceed. 13, Team 47 Esports. 14, Road to Death. We got Batman in the house, boys. 15, Straight out of Nepal. Wolf OP, you lost the OP, but you never lose it with me. 16, Dignity. 7, slot 17, Alpha 4 Legend. 18 are the FANATICZ. Hello, Shu Young. 19, M80 Esports. And 20, QUETZAL 9. There are your teams tonight. And there we go. You're okay, Sunshine? Me too. I'm okay. My nose is running, so that's not great. Took some Tylenol because that's not great. Oh, but you know how it goes. It looks like we're going to have a hard start pushed out for a few minutes. So, whew. Don't forget tonight, shout out to Flora. They're going to be giving away some free UC. All you have to do is take a screenshot of like and subscribe. Where am I from? I am from NA, the USA, Michigan. So take a screenshot of your like and subscribe. Hit the link I have pinned up at the top. Go over to the Flora Scrim server and find the stream giveaway channel. Just stick your screenshot in there and you will be put on the wheel of names. Not sure when they're going to roll it. They said after the match, and then it was this morning for last night. So your guess is as good as mine on that. How unknown, where are you from? Alright, so we still have 1 minute to hard start. Looks like Baby Say is getting ready to say something. Maybe we're getting ready to start because I think just about everyone is in here now. Our B, Wookie, Kaiser, Ezreal, and Big Boy. Ooh, we got a big boy in here, boys. Alright, so let's go. Looks like we're missing one from Unique Legacy, and that's about it. So we should be starting soon. We'll be going into Erangel, so let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, so tonight, the top 9 of tonight will be moving on to Thursday. Thursday starts the finals. Finals will be 10 matches, so we'll have 5 matches on Thursday and 5 matches on Friday. Oh, we lost one from straight out of Nepal. Get back in here. Get back in here. Don't run away. No. Alright, let me put the iPad up so you guys can see the drop spots, the rotations. Tonight I'll try to remember to actually zoom in on it a little bit. I forgot a couple times last night. Sorry about that. Alright, like I said, kind of dealing with a headache right now, but hopefully it'll go away. It looks like we lost one from the retired boys too. Let me go down to... I have to do Frady. Hello, Frady. Oh, that's not Frady. Let me try this again. And I did download the skin. Smiley, bigger fan, much bigger fan. Smiley, much bigger. All right, so we're coming in from just west of Severny, just to the north of shooting range, going across the map between Ravsak, Yasnaya over Shelter, and straight out the middle of Milta Power Peninsula. So we got some wide open spaces right below the drops, but I'm sure these teams will figure out where they're going. So let's see where everyone goes. It looks like the retired boys headed down to Severny. I don't really see anybody else going to Severny. Yeah. Alright, let's see. What is going on with Team 4, the Heavens Gods, right over here with Team 8, the Terror. And we do have the Golden Eagles NA. They are jumping with QUETZAL 9. You can see Paco right there in front of them. So let's see what's going to happen now. Am I from Ohio? Nope, I'm north of Ohio. I'm from Michigan. So, Freddy watching where QUETZAL 9 is going. Let's see what's going to happen here with Freddy as he hops on in, tries to find a weapon, and that's not the greatest way to start off a hot drop. No weapon. That is my luck all the time. Nobody in Lipovka. Oh, it does look like Unique Legacy is headed over to Lipovka, but they're not too far away from VIKINGS ESPORTS. And the zombie boys are already in a fight. Where are the zombie boys? They should be over at the school. Let's see. Are they here? Let me see. Yes, they are. Let's go. We got him over at the school, and Anders already got 2 eliminations. Who did you take out? Oh, you are way over here. It's not Exceed. Was it Team Aces? It was. Oh, Sadra and Godlin both from over here at the East Raz. So let's go back over to the Golden Eagles NA, see what's going on right on over here, because Moso got knocked. No, take a screenshot of the like and subscribe. Mali, hello Mali, you're from Pakistan. Ooh, hello Pakistan. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. Moso was thirsted. No. So let's see. Where is Frady? Frady right across the way. Oh, Frady got knocked. No, Frady. So Legend is across the street. He's not going to be able to help. And Trolls is trying to get Frady picked back up. And here comes the push. We can hear the push now. So let's see. Baby, can we do 69? That's your favorite player in here, isn't it, Sunshine? Alright, so we do have right down here Team 16, Dignity 7 over here. Ooh, Trolls goes with the drop shots. Able to get one of those pushes. So now we do have another one knocked from QUETZAL 9. Right over here in Rozhok. Let's go. Let's see what's going to happen next. Like I said, we did lose Moso, but we do have everybody back up onto their feet. And let's check in on QUETZAL. So I think we are down to just a duo over here. If they can get on over Frady over here. Trying to find where Dylan is. Let's see, where's Trunks? Trunks! Oh, he is so far away. He's not going to be able to help his team at all. He must have missed the memo on where the jump spot is. And then we have Jose over here, so they're not going to be able to help at all. So let's go on down here, see what else is happening on the map. Everybody's separating out. We don't really have too many teams on top of each other at the moment. Does look like QUETZAL 9. Look at this. He's way over here by straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Nepal did come in as a trio. We did lose one of them, and I'm not sure what happened at that. So, ooh, where's this fight going on? Where was that? D7, right on down here. There it is. All right, so let's go. Let's see what's going on right on over here. Oh, and QUETZAL just got taken down and out. So look at this. Team 13. Team 4-7. Oh, that nade could have hurt from Team 16. Did Nate D7 almost messed that up. Noopy coming up and over trying to help Sins out. Sins able to get that heal off, but they are inside trying to heal. Get this. Oh, right through that window. But Manito, Saxo, and Sanjutas, they have both been knocked. So let's see what's going to happen now as they're coming. Where are they? They're going to be able to get this heal off, but we have, oh, look at this. We got another team coming in. Alpha 4 Legend coming in for the third party. But we might be able to get Team 4-7 Esports all picked up. And let's check the map, see what's going on. Our first zone is all the way to the southwest. We're going all the way over past Primorsk. We've got military base Island in there. We got Milta, Rozhok, so we've got all of that. Pachinki close to center zone. We do have the FANATICZ all up in Kamenny. It does look like the retired boys are oh, Team 4-7 just got knocked again. Let's go. Let's see what's going to happen here. We'll stay here for just a minute because it looks like this might be the only fight going on. I'll go ahead and zoom out a little bit so you guys can see where your teams are, what the rotations are. Let's go back over to Team 4-7. Oh, that nade. That nade. So now let's say, oh, and Manito gets knocked through the window. So now Team 4-7, Sanjutas. Oh, we're down to just Samuel now. Samuel over here trying to pick up a Sai. Sai is the last one. Oh, so now trying to get the shot through the window, and Samuel gets taken down and out in the side. Oh, so now look at this. We've got Team 17, Alpha 4 Legend, up to 6 eliminations already. And I think, let's see what's going on. I do see Exceed headed straight over towards QUETZAL. Road to Death, Batman, the best player in the lobby. I like it. I would thirst Moso too, Molly. Molly, you're a beast. Let's go over here and check in on the big boy. Big boy coming up on the Mount Everest, not too far away from all of them, from the Heavens Gods. So let's go down and see what William is doing. William looks like they're just going to go ahead and rotate away from where the retired boys are coming on in. We do have Team Ace is not too far away from Team 8, which are the Terrors. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We got the Vikings coming in. Unique Legacy coming in. Not too far away from Road to Death. Let's check in on the Batman. Oh, let's go. There it goes. I lost my... he's doing just fine. He's coming out of Yasnaya. Looks like he's kind of looted up. Not the greatest loot. He does have an M16 for his long distance, and he has it in his hands. So Let's hope he remembers it's in his hands in case he runs into somebody. That's never a fun big thing. Oh, let's go over to QUETZAL 9 because I think they are in trouble right on over here. They do have Alpha 4 Legend coming up and in, and now it is just down to Trunks. Trunks is the last one, still standing right on over here, as all of them from QUETZAL 9 are Alpha 4 Legend are pushing right up and in on him. Trunks does get a knot. Oh, they are now up to 8 eliminations for Alpha 4 Legends. So let's go. Let's see. Looks like Exceed is right on top of a team right on over here. Selfless trying to get out of the spray by Team 7. The VIKINGS ESPORTS. Let's check in on the VIKINGS. See what's going on. Right on over here. Sandy Sir right at the top. Genesis. Clutchy, it looks like they're getting ready to rotate, and they're rotating all around right where Alpha 4 Legend right here in here as well. So we might end up with another fight right on over here. Clutchy slowing down, trying to get those angles. Ooh, very close to being right in his 3-time. We still have the FANATICZ way up in the Kameshki area. Everybody else making their way down. I don't think we're going to military base this time. We do have aces over at that corner, so I'll go ahead and keep this up like this so you guys can see. Straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Nepal. Gets a knock over onto one of them from the VIKINGS as they pushed up and into zone right on this edge, but the VIKINGS are not too far away. Let's see what's going on with the VIKINGS now. We did lose 2, so the VIKINGS now are down to just a duo, Clutchy and Genesis. So did come in through all those teams that were right down towards the farm area, and we do have Exceed driving right on through the Zombie Boys. The Zombie Boys right on over there, but Exceed drove right on through them. You can see that the Zombie Boys have taken right up over here onto this side. So let's check in on Ander. Ander's on the cliff side right here, and he is getting pushed up, and he can hear the cars coming right up and over. Oh, Ander has got to get on out of there. He just goes ahead and gives the buggy a bass. And then look at the spray down from Exceed. Exceed was able to find him way else right at the top of the cliffside. Able to find Ander. That was... So let's see what else is going on. The Zombie Boys regrouping over towards the West Farm area. We do have Unique Legacy not too far away from Alpha 4 Legends. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. The Retired Boys we do have the Team Aces not too far away, and Team Aces coming in as a duo after that fight over in East Raz. So it looks like Exceed are going to go ahead and take over the docks. The docks is a good position in case they do have to go across the water. They're in a good position, but it looks like straight out of Nepal does have... Ooh, and that was your Batman. Batman was taking those shots. They get a little bit of damage. Oh, Batman gets found by McLaren from Alpha 4 Legend over at the farm. And there it goes, but Fury from straight out of Nepal was able to get that. And so now, there goes Road to Death. They're going to go ahead and move on out of there, but they're coming right up in onto Unique Legacy as well. So Unique Legacy was right on the backside, and I see that straight out of Nepal, Wolf coming right up and over into this farm area. Let's see what Wolf is doing. It looks like Wolf is just trying to scout it out, trying to figure out where everyone is. So we'll have to see what else is going on. Let me zoom on in. Everybody's pretty much coming on in. And there are your teams in your rotation. Oh, Wolf losing out to Alpha 4 Legend, and now it's just up to Furio B. Furio B throwing those nades, does get McLaren down and trying to get those shots, but he's down to 1 HP as Alpha 4 Legend coming in, spraying him down. Alpha 4 Legend there. Woo, they're up to 12 eliminations. And right when we clicked over, another knock. And let's go. I think that was over onto Road to Death. So now they're going to have to go ahead and get that pick up because we still have Alpha 4 Legend right on the other side of this. So FANATICZ are coming in not too far away from VIKINGS ESPORTS. We might have another fight right on over there. Everybody giving each other a little bit of extra space here. Shu Young just out and about. Look at you just trying to make sure that your back is clear. Nothing at that very northern edge. Everybody is right on down here. And it does look like Alpha 4 Legend in this compound is surrounded by two different teams now. We do have Unique Legacy coming up and in. And look at that. Oh, Unique Legacy was able to take out another one from Alpha 4 Legend. And Gusta was able to finish that off. So Alpha 4 Legend now down to just a duo. They were up to 12 eliminations, but this duo is in pain now, and it looks like they're gonna go ahead and head on down to the beach, not too far away. Not too far away from Exceed. We already know that Exceed has taken over the docks area. And here comes Alpha 4 Legend. Entry clip trying to get that spray down out of that car. Gets him down. Oh, what a spray down out of that car. Like the stream, guys. Thank you, Kate. Thank you. Alright, so we are going over from Pachinki over to Ferry Pier. We do have the gas station, the 12-pack, and all the fields out there in the wide open. So Exceed now up to 2 eliminations. Exceed does have to leave. Alpha 4 Legend is down to just a solo now. And it looks like entry clip trying to get that spray down over onto, I think that was one of them from Unique Legacy. And now the FANATICZ are coming right on in, and they're right over here next to the Zombie Boys. And not only the Zombie Boys, but they also have, I think that is Emperors. Emperors right on over here. Nomi trying to keep an eye over onto Team 8, which are the Terror. Hello, Suloji, Suli. Hello. I never know what to call you. I never know. Let's go up here because M80, it's Hyper. Hello, Hyper. Coming right up and in onto. It looks like there's a duo right here in front of them. No, all 4 of them from Heaven's Gods. Look at that. Almost found. Code in. Code in now knows that M80 is all right on over there. And we got a 911. We have an emergency right on over here with the M80. You don't want the M80s going off in your hands, boys. Let's go. So, and it looks like the Heaven's Gods are up on top of that hilltop as well. So M80 needs to know that they are not just a duo over there, but a full 4-man squad. And let's go over to the FANATICZ. I see the FANATICZ over here in a fight. And then Benny does get knocked. So now let me check in on Shu Young. What is Shu Young? Oh, Shu Young dancing with the vehicles as the vehicles come driving up and over the top, trying to get the knock onto Shu Young. Benny and Chosen are both knocked as Silent is trying to come up and in. Shu Young making that look so easy. Oh, but the run over. So now it's just up to Triggers. Triggers is the last one still standing. Can he get his team picked back up? Because not only is the Terror coming up and in, but we also have Team 11 right there on top of them starting to come right up and over. Let me see if I can get back over to Prince, because here comes Team 11. Unique Legacy. They are coming right up and over, trying to get some of this loot, trying to get some of this third party. Hello, G. G, good. I like it. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll back in. You can see that Alpha 4 Legend went all the way down onto the military base, and he's going to have to come up and over underneath the West Bridge. So we'll see how it gets on over. I think that's about as far as I can zoom in, but I think you guys should be able to see where your teams are now. let's go ahead and scroll in over here. You can see that Alpha 4 Legend coming right along this coastline. And let's see, Road to Death, not too far away from Heaven's Gods. So they're right on over there. And Exceeds not too far away from Prince. And we're going to the 12-pack to all the way north to the car wash, the car spawn, whatever you guys want to call it. Vikings Esports have to come in from Pachinki. And we do have M80 coming up right behind the Retired Boys. Let's go over to the Retired Boys, see what Azrael is doing, because he is trying to keep M80 from coming into this zone. Look at that. Right when we got over to him, he was taking those shots. So now let's go. Let's see what else is happening at the top. Let's see what the Kaiser is doing. Kaiser trying to get, oh, he knows where they are. Look at that. The rest of them all in their vehicle, driving right on past. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on. Alpha 4 Legend coming across that east, or that west bridge, coming up and into the zone. And we are going into stage 5 in less than a minute. So you know at this point, the zone is gonna start hurting. So these boys have to get to zone quick. And we did get Prince to come in onto this cliffside. We do have Unique Legacy going all the way around Exceed. Exceed is over here in the blue barn. So let's see what else is going on. Let's check in on its Hyper. Hello, Hyper. Let's see what you are doing over here. Hyper trying to get some more ammo, just trying to figure out how he's gonna get out of here with all 4 of them from the Retired Boys up in Longwood, keeping their eyes right on top of them. It looks like they're gonna go ahead and come right up onto the hilltop. So let's see. Call him Solo G. So Solo G, huh? Alright, so let's go. Let's see. Oh, the spray down. So now look at this. Ooh, the Emperors versus Unique Legacy over on the other side. No, this is right on over here. We do have, look at, oh, we have 4 teams on the hilltop. The Retired Big Boy has to drive on back up as the tire gets shot on out, trying to get those shots over onto Prince, and he gets knocked from Alpha 4. Look at that, Alpha 4. Right on over here in the shack. Alpha 4 Legend. This is Iron 45 frames per second, coming all the way up and around Military Base, and we are still going over towards the middle of nowhere. We do have the car spawn. We got that hillside just to the north of the 12-pack, and now Alpha 4 Legend, the center of attention. We have all these teams that know that he is right in here. They are all keeping an eye on him, and I'm not sure he's going to be able to get out of that anytime soon. The question is, who's going to find him, not when. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Let me scroll in over here so you guys can really get an idea where everyone is. When Unique Legacy gets taken down, ooh, and Team Ace is in a fight with the Vikings. There goes Unique Legacy. The Vikings right up over here. And Drago, I think Drago was the one that was able to get that shot right on over onto the Vikings out in the field. Look at that. Alright, so that was quite the angle for him, but I think the Vikings are going to be able to get this. Genis may be able to get Clutchy pick back up, and let's go. Let's see what's going on. We still have the Retired Boys right on top of M80, and we do have Road to Death that are coming up and around. They may run right in to the Vikings, so they are coming right at the Vikings, but they're keeping an eye right on over at Heaven's God and coming right up and into Team 10. The Zombie Boys NA. So look at this. They're coming right up and in. All 3 or 4 of them in that shack. And here comes the nades up and over into the Heaven's Gods. So here comes the nade right on into that. Oh, Heaven's Gods. are in heaven at the moment. So now let's go. Let's see what's going on with FANATICZ. Hello, FANATICZ, big fan. And look at this. FANATICZ in the vehicle, watching the rotation as the retired boys go right up the hill and into zone. Let's see what's going on. The Wookiee missed the vehicle, so let's see what is Kaiser doing. Kaiser in the burning vehicle, trying to get out of the spray, getting up onto this ridge line, able to see down into the field right down below. FANATICZ, the solo. No, there's Nightcroy right on over here with them. Their dots were right on top of each other, so I missed that. Let's go on. Oh, M80 came right up and in over onto, let's see, that was the Golden Eagles and A. Brady coming down from Rozhok to end up right on top of the retired boys, but he's got a team coming up right behind him. Ooh, that nade going off right in front of him, and this is Team 8 coming up behind him, just sneaking their way up. The Terror may be able to get, Prince may be able to get some terroristic moves over onto him. So, oh, look at this. Prince getting ready to throw that nade up and over. May get trolls with this nade. No, he does not. FANATICZ gets rode to death. Let's go. Let's see what's going on right on over here. Yes, rode to death came right on through this, the haste fields right on over here. And Golden Eagles Brady coming right up and in onto the retired boys. Brady just plowing right on through with that Bizon and the Golden Eagles and A up to 9 eliminations. Ooh, Nightcroy does get taken down and out, so now it's just FANATICZ trying to get up and into zone and may come right up and in onto Team Aces. We got Drago right at the top of that hill. Let's see what Drago is. Oh, FANATICZ, I'm sorry. FANATICZ. Oh, I missed that. FANATICZ as the Golden Eagles came right up and in. Brady just plowing through these fields. And now he does. Oh, Brady does get found and taken out by Nomi. Nomi from Team 6, the Emperors. And now it is Legend. Legend versus the Emperors. We went that fast down to 2 teams. So let's go up here and see what we can see from the top of this hill. We do have, I think they're getting the res off onto 1, and we do have, oh, and it does look like he's going to be able to pick up trolls at the same time. And I cannot get into a good position, so let's see if we could try it this way. Maybe come along this route. It looks like we have a 2v4 situation with Golden Eagles versus Emperors Esports. And Legend sees them over at that drop, getting ready to throw those nades. That MG3 going right on off, and Legend gets the knock on to Nomi. And now Samosa gets knocked. I think it's just a solo now for Emperors. Coming up and around on the backside, Legend has this nade primed and ready. And boom, does he get this with the nade? With the nade! Oh, the Golden Eagles NA coming in first with 16 eliminations. Emperors coming in second with 4. And Team Aces coming in third with an elimination. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out. Golden Eagles Legend, 8 eliminations, 1,011 damage, and we will be jumping with him when we come right back. I should have the live scores for us. Be right back. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Looks like everybody else. Ooh, it does look like XYQ may be getting pushed in by Velocity up in Yasnaya. go up there in just a second. Oh, the nade right on top of Claus, and here comes the push by Source. Claus closing that door. We got Tenza. Oh, Tenza gets knocked, so now it's just up to XP3, and all four of them from Source are coming up and in. XP3 trying to get away from the nades coming in, and oh, another nade right up and in, and there goes Dauntless. Neo taking out two of them. Alright, so let's get up over to Yasnaya center zone. Going into stage, I don't think this is stage 1 anymore. But let's go. Let's see what's going on right on over here. We are right on top of XYQ. Ooh, Trick and Nate up to 2 eliminations. And I didn't catch that watching whatever fight we were on. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening right on over here. We do have the Ice Elves coming right up and around Source Esports and Ventru coming across. Texas, yes, you are still out in YouTube land. I see you. Your boys are doing amazing. Look at all 4 of them. They are doing just fine. They have that whole... They've got 50% of the zone all to themselves, and they are in zone, headed up towards the Stauber area. And I think Exo Elites is coming right up here onto the Outlaw Titans. There they come right up and in. They just got out of the blue, so they got a little bit of zone damage. Nothing major, but Rush coming on in. Ooh, Rushy, hold it. Hold it. You got this. Let's check in on Prince. They are all coming right up and over, right on top of, look at this. OUTA Monkey, no. OUTA Monkey right on over here as the Outlaw Titans are all pushing up and around him. So now Prince is right there on the other side of that OUTA trying to see where he is. Look at OUTA playing dodge him right on over here. Not too worried about that, but let's go. We still have the Outlaw Titans all down below, and OUTA went right back to his spot, but let's check in on Rushy. Rushy, big fan. Rushy is stuck between all of them from XO Elites, all of them right around him, and the Outlaw Titans are down to just a duo now, so Dope. Oh, Dope just got taken down by XO, or not XO, I was reading the elimination feed, by Ventru. And now Nate just got to knock. All these fights are happening at the same time, guys. I can't watch all of them at the same time. Rushy, the last one's still standing, and he does have that DBS out and ready, and we can hear all the vehicles around him, so we can hear the footsteps coming up onto him. Oh, if he comes right on in through that door, Rushy is ready. Oh, Rushy is ready with the DBS. Boom! Oh, I thought he was going to get him. Oh, he does get him with that jump shot. What a jump shot. I love our NA pros, boys. I just love them. Alright, so now let's see. He does not get that elimination, but here comes OUTA right up onto that top. And Rushy now. Rushy does have the rest of XO Elites. They are still right on along, right on over here. Oh, he did get the elimination. I missed that. Alright, so it's the sleepy one. And Pepito Leech right on over here against Rushy with his DBS. And his M4, DBS M4 coming right out. Oh, Rushy. Oh, that is your NA Pro Boy just gonna go ahead and make it work. And so now here comes Pepito. Pepito, the last one still standing for XO, is Rushy coming up and around. Oh, here's the S12. The S12K versus DBS, boys. Who is it gonna be? And Rushy just pre-firing that edge. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We still have all these teams that have given each other some space We are on the only fight at the moment. You can see that on the map down below. We still have this fight right down at the water's edge, down at the dock edge. And look at this. Rushy is not going to... Big fan, egotistic Rice. Yes, big fan, big fan. I love egotistic G and the boys. And it looks like we are on a standoff, but our zone is getting ready to pop into stage 3. So let's see where we are headed this time. Are we going to Yasnaya Fields as usual? Let's see. No, we are going from Yasnaya all the way up to Stalber. So all these teams getting ready for the Yasnaya Fields. That's probably why PUBG said, nah, let's go north since there's only 3 teams up there. All the rest of the teams do have to move on in, including the 2 teams we are watching right down here. And I'll keep an eye on this, see if there's anything else. But for a minute, we're going to stick with Rushy and Pepito. Pepito is in no hurry to push Rushy with the DBS, even though he does have... Ooh, egotistic is coming right up and in. Sorry, Rushy. Gots to go where the fight is about ready to happen because they are coming into Yasnaya right up and in. Giga. Oh. Alright, let me get this restarted, guys, and we'll keep an eye on it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to tonight's matches for the Flora $500 autumn tournament. This is Group Cinnamon, and so far I have not seen the scores. If they start without posting the scores for me, I will keep an eye on them because it looks like we're headed into Miramar, but I will show you the scores as soon as they give them to me. Sorry about that, guys. I can only do what they give me. So let's... Oh, I was trying to see who was missing, but we started. All right, so welcome back, everyone. Let's go. Let's see what we're gonna do and where we're gonna go. All right, so let's put that up for you. And alright, this time we are jumping with Golden Eagles Legend. 8 eliminations, 1,011 damage. So let's find the legend himself for the Golden Eagles NA. How you doing? I'm doing okay. My nose is running. I got a headache. But, you know, it's allergies. So we're coming in from the east of El Azahar, going across the top of Hacienda del Patron, over the top of San Martin, and just to the south of El Pozo to the wall. How are you doing tonight, Kate? How are you? Alright, let's see where everybody goes. We already have a team. I think that's Heaven's Gods jumping off with Straight Out of Nepal. We know Straight Out of Nepal likes to go to Impala, so we'll see if Straight Out of Nepal will have any visitors in the Impala area. And let's see what else. We do have Alpha 4 Legend and M80. It looks like they may be going down to the truck stop, so we're might have our first fight over in the truck stop. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And we have quite the cluster going over the San Martin Hacienda del Patron area, but it looks like they're separating out. And let's see, Team 16. No, that is Team 8, sorry. The Terror right on over here with the Retired Boys. They're going up and over. Exceed going to the north. Looks like we might have a couple teams right over here on top of each other. Dignity 7 on top of Road to Death. And then we also have QUETZAL 9 right over here on top of Team 13. Team 4-7. And Golden Eagles. Ooh, they are jumping again with another team. This time it's Team 5, Team Aces. They are going into Mate Nuevo. So let's go. Let's see what the last match top fragger can do. He's got that Scorpion and just picked up a UMP. So he's getting loaded up. He's got that level 1 vest and he can hear the footsteps coming on in. So let's see. What is he going to do now? So let's see if he's going to be able to get a knock over onto Deep, because Deep is right on that other side. And our our first zone is all the way down to that southeast edge again. So we are going from Impala to Chumacera around Cartona. And it does look like Team Aces does get knocked. And then Road to Death is in a fight with Dignity 7 as well. So we got the fight going on over in Picado. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. But we'll stay here for just a minute more since we are on a fight right here. And let's see. Looks like all 4 of them from the Golden Eagles NA are doing just fine. Let's go over and check on what is happening to Sadra. Ooh, Sadra. Sadra does get a knock over onto Moso, but Sadra is down to about 5 HP. That DBS doing some damage right on over here. Sadra and Drago, the last 2, and here comes the top fragger of the last match coming up that stairs. Let's see what Legend is doing right on over here. He knows that Sadra has that DBS, and now Alpha 4 Legend is in a fight with M80. We've got all these fights going on, and it does look like we're going to be able to get 444 and Moso pick back up. And now let's go over to see what's going on with Sadra. Sadra is the last one still standing for Team Aces. He has all 4 of them standing now from the Golden Eagles, and a Legend blowing up that gas can. He wasn't falling for the gas can trick anytime soon, guys. And now Sadra is trying to do the jump shot down the stairs, trying to get those angles, and looks like Sadra is going to go ahead and try to get on out of there, get away from the Golden Eagles NA. And I still don't see anything for the score, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, guys, but hopefully we'll get a score. Oh, with the Glacier. Alright, so we do have the Golden Eagles, all 4 of them up on their feet, taking 4 eliminations in Monte Nuevo. So let's see what's going on with Dignity 7, Noopy and Expert. The last 2 still standing for Dignity 7. And let's see, Road to Death. Looks like the trio drop Picado, and they both, or 2 of them have an elimination. And we got the Batman over here. Here is Batman for the guys over in YouTube calling out for Batman. Hello, Momo over in Trovo. That's kind of funny. Alright, so, ooh, Exceed is in a fight. Where is Exceed? Let's check in on what's going on right up over here. Oh, Exceed down. Oh, Exceed getting taken out by Team 8, the Terror. The Terrors terrorizing the northern side of zone up by the Hacienda Farms. So let's see. We do have Unique Legend way up in Toromunda. They're not too worried about it. Our zone hasn't even started to really move in yet. This is still Zone 1, and we are out 1 team at this moment. I think just 1 team. No, we should be out a couple of teams. We're out 3 teams. We lost Team Aces, Exceed, and M80. M80 went out to Alpha 4 Legend. We saw that on the eliminations feed while we were watching, trying to get it. Okay, so she's still working on the scores, guys. So Pancake said that she's trying to get it, so we should have scores pretty soon. So let's hope that we can get those. I think everything's going just fine. Alright, so let's see what is happening right on down here. Is Alpha 4 Legend are coming right up and over towards the Retired Boys. The Retired Boys, the big boy, is right on top of them. And we are over at minus Generalis. So let's see what he can see. It doesn't look like he knows that Alpha 4 Legend is right on top of him. There we go. Having some issues with... Ooh, it does look like Heaven's Gods are coming right on down and in. They may run right into straight out of Nepal. Fury is not too far away. It looks like we were stopped there, and there goes the rotation right around the outside of Fury. I don't think they were close enough for Fury to be able to hear them, but Fury probably knows that they're not too far away. So let's see what else is happening. We do have Emperors all up in ruins along this western edge. Down to El Pozo, we have the Vikings taking over El Pozo. Looks like the Zombie Boys way up by Trailer Park. They are in a huge 2-2 split. Looks like they're getting kind of close to La Cabarilla and way down here by to the south of Crater Field. So let's go. Let's see. Everybody else is pretty separated except for these two teams, but I'm not sure Fury knows that he's got a team going along this west or eastern coastline. But they are coming right up over here by Spence. I think Spence may have been looking at him, maybe not. So looks like Spence. Ooh, Spence came really close to that. Alright, so let's see what's going on over here. We got QUETZAL 9 not too far away from Team 4-7. Team 4-7 going right across in front of them. Let's see if they can see what's going on. Doesn't look like they're too close, so I don't see them off in the distance. And Retired Boys coming in. Right now it's kind of quiet, guys. Kind of quiet. So we'll just have to keep an eye on this screen and see what we can see as far as which teams may end up on top of each other. We still have the Vikings, ESPORTS, Zombie Boys, Golden Eagles, NA, and Emperors coming in from that northwest. We do have Unique Legacy coming in from the far north. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we do have these two teams right on top of each other over here. These are the Terrors right on top. Oh, let's see, which team was that? Yes, the Retired Boys. The Retired Boys are right on over here. Looks like they didn't come too close, but we also have Alpha for Legend not too far away as well. So let's see. Do you think that they are right over here on top of each other? So it's going to be quiet at the moment. Let's see what's going on as Kaiser drives right on through, right through the middle. Oh, Kaiser, oh, trying to get that wobble van up and over. See, it's getting just shot at over here by the Terrors. So the Terrors don't get him knocked out. Prince almost getting him knocked. Oh, but he does get found by Silence. So now let's see. I just saw the FANATICZ Benny on the elimination feed. So let's see, where are the FANATICZ? They are right on down in Leones, not too far away from Dignity 7 and Team 4-7. So let's go. It does look like the Retired Boys are down to just a duo now, but they are coming up and over. Let's see what Azrael is doing. Azrael right over in the middle of them, and he is getting sprayed down by the off angle. And Team 17 Alpha 4 Legend are coming up and in, also trying to get in onto the third party over here. And our zone is getting ready to pop. And we still have the rotations. I don't want to zoom in too far. Oh no, Azrael does get knocked over here. So now I think we have left the, yes we have, we are way up on the edge, but now Alpha 4 Legend in the fight over here with the Terrors and McLaren trying to get on over, trying to get some nades up and over on top of the Terrors. So now they are right on top of each other, and the big boy is bleeding out. Big boy is not going to be able to get picked back up because his teammate has left the building. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in. I think that's the best I can do to make sure that all your teams are right on in there. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We do have, let's see. Let's check in over here. All four of them are still standing from the Terror, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and prioritize zone, even though they do have Alpha for Legend right up there, and they know where they are. They're taking the shots. And oh, they are coming right up over onto the retired boy. Oh, the retired boy is able to get one knocked in resilient. Look at that. He is down to about 5 HP. And he is also down to 5 HP. Here comes the nade up and over. But Alpha 4 Legend. Right behind him. Iron. 45 FPS coming all the way up and around that back edge. And so now they should be able to pick Prince and Resilient back up. So now let's go. Let's see what else is going on with the rest of this. We also have Unique Legacy coming in over here into this third party. So they and I think we just Lost in Sex was able to get one of those eliminations from way off on that edge. And so look at this, Lost in Sex coming up right on top of McLaren right there behind that rock. And we got this nade coming up and over. Oh, Lost in Sex with that nade. So now they are still coming up and around. Jas is able to get one of them knocked from Alpha 4 Legend. So Alpha 4 Legend is down to just Pico. And 45 FPS. 45 is way over on this edge, and I'm not sure he's going to be able to get on out of there with the Terror. Oh, the Terror right in front of him. Look at that. The Terror trying to get on out of there as well. So now let's see what Pico can do. Pico is not going to be able to cover for his teammate, and we are still trying to get everybody back up onto their feet, and they are back on their feet. So now let me go ahead and check in on this. Scroll on in. Get it so you guys can see your rotations just a little better. This is the fight at the moment. Lost in Sex behind and McLaren is able to get a knockover onto McLaren. So now Alpha 4 Legend is down to just a duo, and we still have 45 FPS right up on the top of that. He got the thirst on the McLaren is what I meant to say. So now 45. Oh, they came right up and over onto that edge, and now Pico, the last one, still standing, trying to get those, trying to see him right behind that ridge line, behind the rocks and everything else. Look at that vehicle just kind of stuck onto the rock, and it looks like Pico's gonna have to go down into zone as a solo. So we got a couple solos coming out of that craziness, and I think we have a duo still for the Terror. We do have Prince and the Resilient right on over here. Now let's see, does kind of look like the Emperors may end up right on top of the Golden Eagles if they continue on that direction. Everybody else is pretty far apart. Let's go over and check in on the FANATICZ. Yes, I did see Benny on the elimination feed. Sorry, Benny, and that was Sanjutas. You guys know that Lady Gaga has changed the way I say Judas for the rest of my life. Judas. Alright. What else should we look at, guys? Because at the moment, everybody is pretty separated. I do think that the Emperors are going to end up right on top of the Golden Eagles NA. I kind of feel like they're right. I think that may be our next fight, so I'm going to go ahead and get on over here, see where Bew is, because he is right on top. Nabu. Oh, Frady is right at the top. Frady, are you looking right over at him? Oh, he's right across from you, Frady. Alright. Oh, he knows now. Look at that. Samosa with the mimosas getting that damage onto Frady. So let's go ahead and scroll on in. Keep an eye on the rest of this. I don't think that the FANATICZ and Team 4-7 are going to be in a fight anytime soon, even though they've been poking at each other since the start of the match. We do have Heaven's Gods coming all the way down that eastern coastline, and they ended up all the way down to the south of the southern farms of Los Leon. And the two teams coming out of that chaos up at La Petita, they're still right on top of each other. And look at this, we're going, oh, the Emperors ended up in a fight. Let's go on over there. I totally missed that when I was looking. The Vikings, let's see what's going on. Oh, we lost two of them from the Vikings, so now it's just Janice and Clutchy one more time. Sandy Sir was knocked, and Sabin is taken out of this as the Emperors are coming up and around that backside. Tsunami Samosa does get taken out, and I missed who found Samosa, but Tsunami Bot getting ready to throw that nade. Oh, that nade going off just a little bit too late. Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. Tsunami still trying to spray down the shack, and look at that. We do have Nebu going right up and in, right on the outside of the Vikings. The Vikings right on that other side. Oh, Clutchy slowing that push down. We do have Nomi right on over here though, and Tsunami at the top as the Vikings are trying to come up and around, trying to get that elimination. Throwing that nade right up and over, and oh, Clutchy finishing that off. Janice up to 2 and Clutchy up to 2, and we have lost the Emperors for the time being. We will see them again in Erangel the next match. Alright, so let's see what else is happening right up here. Look at this. Alpha 4 Legend getting chased down still by the Terror. These two teams are still right on top of each other. Straight out of Nepal in a fight right here in the center zone. And they are right over here with Team 4-7. Team 4-7. Oh, San Judas. And there goes, I think that is it, the Golden Eagles, and straight out of Nepal. Both of them getting some eliminations on it. The Golden Eagles up to 6 eliminations, and straight out of Nepal up to 2 eliminations. And going into stage 4, we are getting closer. Just 16 seconds away. Look at this. They are still right behind each other. I swear that the Terror are terrorizing Pico from Alpha 4 Legend. We've got the Vikings coming on in. Unique Legacy may end up on top of QUETZAL 9. We still have 12 teams in this, and everybody's still rotating on in. I don't see any real fights just yet, but let's go over to FANATICZ. FANATICZ right on top of straight out of Nepal, and they are still just keeping their backs clear. I can't really move in any more than that right now on the map down below, just because we still have teams rotating in from outside of zone. FANATICZ, look at this. He is trying to keep an eye over onto the Golden Eagles NA. Ooh, Shu Young, where are you? You're creeping on up and getting close to straight out of Nepal. Shu Young trying to get those shots over right across the street. Now, let's see. It looks like Unique Legacy are going up to the north side. The north side is much clearer than coming in through that west side. So they should be able to come right up and into the tankers, the Leones, and without anybody. And Pico, right over on this other side, came right up onto Dignity 7. So let's see, Dignity 7 all right in here. Pico trying to hang out into these grays, and now he's going to go ahead and throw this nade, the pre-nade right on out onto Dignity 7. Does not get that knock, but Dignity 7 are a full 4-man team still coming up around this solo. So it is a 1v4 over here. So keep an eye on this for just a minute, as our zone is still going to the south. We are just to the north of Partona, but we are on the mainland. And we do have all these teams trying to crush on in. We are in stage 4. We have a minute 30 until stage 5. You know that stage 5 is when we really start losing all our teams. So let's see. Pico still right over here, just waiting it out with the nade in hand, waiting for the push. All 4 of them from Dignity 7 right there. But we also have the Fanatics. The Fanatics are coming up and around. You can see that you can hear the Fanatics driving right on by, right past this. And now Let's see, there goes another one from the FANATICZ, just driving right on by. Shu Young, Triggers, and Chosen, and so and Pico listening. Dignity 7 also listening to all that, but they are going to go ahead and head over to zone because they've got 41 seconds before the zone really starts to chonk down. I don't know if Pico's going to be able to get on out of this anytime soon. And let's go. I think this is the only fight at the moment. Oh, Heavens. Heavens Gods does get into a fight. Oh, they found Shu Young down at the very southern edge. And Pico does get a nade over onto Dignity 7. And look at this. He's trying to get that nade over onto Noopy. Noopy on this backside. And Dignity 7 are just a duo over here. And I don't know why we lost everything, but there it goes. So let's go back over to Pico, see if we can see what's happening. And now it is a 1v1. Is now here comes the blue zone, and now Zombie Boys are in a fight over on the other side. Let's see what's going on with the Zombie Boys and Unique Legend. Unique Legend, I believe, just lost one. And now it is, oh, Pico does take out Dignity 7, and I don't know why we have no, look at this, we have nothing on the screen for him. We have nothing, no, this is the strangest thing I've seen so far. So you gotta love it when we come out with the new modes and all the fun stuff. So now let's get over to QUETZAL 9, and look at this, we totally lost all of this. Can't even see who's playing, who we're on. Oh my gosh, you gotta love it. I'll restart after this one to see what we can see, but let's go on down to Unique Legacy and see what's happening. I don't even know which one this is that we are clicked on. It is Jazz. Let's see what's going on with Ander coming up, and in this is Ander coming up and in onto straight out of Nepal with Unique Legacy coming up right behind him. Guys, I have no idea what's going on with this. Alright, so Pico is coming in, but he does have Spence from straight out of Nepal, not too far away from him. We do have Zombie Boys right in between straight out of Nepal and Unique Legacy. The Golden Eagles NA are just down to the south of all that. And I don't know who's taking the shots out of my kids. Oh, straight out of Nepal is able to get him. So now let's go over here and see what's going on with Spence, because Spence is right over here next to Pico, and Pico is up to 5 eliminations. Pico just on this edge right below Spence. So let's go back up to Spence. Do you know that Pico is right down below you? Pico is hiding right over on that edge. So now let's go down to Road to Death Batman for my YouTube. Let's see what Batman is doing. He's trying to get the shots up onto Team 20, QUETZAL 9. And straight out of Nepal gets another knock, and he gets a knock over onto Nightcroy. Nightcroy trying to get up towards FANATICZ. Straight out of Nepal is coming up and around. Let's check in on FANATICZ, see if I can find FANATICZ and see what he is doing as straight out of Nepal are trying to push up and around. I don't know how many are still standing for the Zombie Boys, but let's see, is he the last one still standing? Where's the Zork? Zork is back on the other side, so Zombie Boys are down to just a duo, but it does look like they're just... Legacy comes right up and FANATICZ does get that elimination. FANATICZ is now up to 1 elimination. So now, hello Foxy, hello. Look at your zone, everybody crushing on in. We are going into zone 6. So let me scroll on in as far as I can. You can see that Azoric is still trying to come up and around. FANATICZ is in zone. Everybody else has to come in right on top of him. You can hear that it's got teams coming up all the way around, and it does look like, let's go over to Road to Death. They are right over here on top of Heavens Gods trying to push up and into Road to Death straight out of Nepal in a fight with the Golden Eagles. NA, there goes Moso from straight out of Nepal. So now let's go over to straight out of Nepal. Golden Eagles NA out in the field behind the water troughs or whatever they are called. So let's see what's going on over here. I'm not even sure how many are still standing from straight out of Nepal. I have 4 of them on my screen. So let's go over to Road to Death, see what Prince is doing. Prince is keeping an eye right on down onto code in for Heavens Gods, and we're having some fights with the Vikings, Genis and Clutchy right on over here. They just got a knock, and I didn't quite see who it was on Team 20. Maybe QUETZAL right across the way. And I don't know if any of these guys are not. This is the craziest thing I've seen yet. Remember when all the flashing lights looks like straight out of Nepal Spence came right up and in onto the zombie boys. Let's see if we can get a better idea of where all these teams are, who may still be standing, where everyone is. And FANATICZ for the zombie boys straight on down below with the Golden Eagles pushing right up and in onto them. And we are still with QUETZAL 9. So let's go over to FANATICZ, the last one still standing for the zombie boys. And Moso is right in front of him. FANATICZ staying quiet. He also has straight out of Nepal right behind him. And there goes Moso. And straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Nepal. Take it out that fast. And there goes FANATICZ. Out to Golden Eagles 4-4-4. Do we still have 12 teams in this? How is that possible? I think they are having some issues. I see the Vikings, the Terror, the Golden Eagles, NA, and Road to Death. Golden Eagles 4-4-4 up to 5 eliminations. The top fragger of these players. And look at this, both of my screens, if you look up at the top, both of them say 12 and 37. So I have no idea, PUBG, what kind of glitch this is this time, but you gotta love it when we get a new season and all the glitches that come with it. All right, so we have Road to Death pushing right up and in onto, oh, Road to Death. They jumped right up and over the top of that. Now, oh, there goes the Golden Eagles NA. So now we are down to Road to Death, the Vikings and the Terror. The Terror down to just a solo, but it is Prince 24K versus Clutchy and Genis for the Vikings. We still have the Batman in here also. So let's see if we can figure out which one the Batman is. He is up to 5 eliminations now. Sound issue? Sound issue 2? No way. And look at this. Batman coming out. I will see what I can fix right at our break. And we still don't have the scores, but she's saying that we should. Oh, there it goes. The match ended. Oh, what is that all about? Road to Death coming in first with 12 eliminations. The Vikings coming in second with 6 eliminations. And the Terror coming in third with 9 eliminations. G top 3. Whoops. Let me get that off of here. Scroll on down so you guys can see all that. Here are your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out. Golden Eagles once again 4-4-4 with 5 eliminations, 850 damage, and I will be right back. On the iPad, I'm Sorry about that. I think it's because the update is coming out. Everything seems to be doing some weird stuff. We still have the duo down by the docks, and everybody is still pushing up and around. Still on the rotations. I don't see really any fights. Oh, there goes Papito. Rushy. Rushy finishing that all off. Alright, so Rushy's going to have to come up and into zone. And I'm almost back up and running on here. I did take my computer in. I did lower the graphics. I did everything that I could possibly do to make sure that this didn't drop on us, but it's still doing it. I do think that we might have a fight between Egotistic and Arctic Talent, or Source, sorry. Source is right on over there, and we're not back into the match just yet. That's not Rushy, that is Rush Boy. Okay, okay. Rush Boy still did just fine, Knox. And Arctic Talon is coming up from Shelter. I think Arctic Talon was a duo, if I remember right. And Rush Boy coming up. Sorry, Knox. Alright, come on. Load in. I'm still not back into the map yet. So we'll be there in just a minute. Hopefully. Hopefully. DWL. DWL, what's DWL, Jeremy? Do I want to know? Alright. It's slowly loading, guys. Slowly, slowly, slowly. I don't know what the deal is, but we're almost back in. Looks like Ventru is in trouble up at the top, so let's get into Ventru. Go ahead and show you guys where I am at the moment, trying to get back into the match. And it looks like Ventru ran into maybe Control up at the top. Let's get up and over there. We're back into Source Esports. Let's get up over to Control, see what's happening right up and over here. Because I think Control is right on top of Ventru. Ventru up to 8 eliminations. No, this is Control, sorry. Ventru down here, the duo up to 2 eliminations. Texas, your boys are still taking names. They are up to 8 eliminations. Sorry, guys. Alright, P-Brain. P-Brain. Egotistic is not too far away from XYQ. Dope Hate. I think Dope Hate is the last. Yes, he is. He is the solo coming out of Yasnaya for Dope Esports. And we do have Velocity coming in right below Ice Elf. So we might have. Ooh, Polo just got knocked. Ventru by Demas right on over here. Demas has been knocked. So let's see what's going on with Ventru. Did I lose Ventru? I think Ventru may be out, guys. Let's go. Let's see what else is going on as we have Egotistic. Here comes Egotistic coming right up and in, right on top of. That is Source Esports right on top of Team 20, the IDK Esports. So let's go over to IDK. Let's check in on Gara. Gara's been knocked. Ooh, we're down to just a duo over here as they're trying to get everybody picked up, but they are right over here next to Egotistic. And Egotistic is not only fighting them, IDK, but they're also in a fight with Velocity and Nuxify. Oh, and Velocity is just down to Lynx. Lynx is the last one still standing as XYQ are coming up there. Oh, Trick getting ready to throw those nades right up and over on top of Velocity. Velocity all right in there. Trick still trying to get those eliminations with the nade, keeping his back clear. Oh, Trick, he does get him. Look at that. He just got a 2-piece onto Velocity with those nades. And XYQ pushing right up and in. And we still have Egotistic right over here with IDK. IDK down to just this guy right here. And he is still trying to come up underneath Rice. Rice is still just spraying him down, not letting him come on in. G is pushing right up and in on top of him. So now, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Let me get a look at Rush Boy coming up and around that edge. Alright, Squad Wiper, that's enough. Squad Wiper, stop. Stop. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. All these teams are coming in. Control just got a knock over here onto Ice Elves. Right, and Ice Elves are down to just a duo now. Trying to get up and around the backside of Control. And XYQ. So let's check in on Forever. Forever. A big fan now. So Forever right on top of Outlaw. Rush Boy trying to get those, Hello everyone and welcome back to match 3 of Flora's $500 Autumn Tournament. And let's go this time. They still do not have the scores up. I guess there must be an issue with the score sheet. I have no idea what's going on with the scores, guys, but hopefully she said she's still trying to get them. Pancake is working on it. Hopefully we'll have some scores by the end of match 3. Let's hope for the best. So let's go. We are on hard start, so we should be starting soon. I'll go ahead and put this up. There it is. They are still coming in. say our beautiful host tonight doing just fine, just trying. Oh, did they come up with the scores? Let's go. Here we go. We got some scores. Let's see if I can get them up on the screen. And here we go. The Golden Eagles NA coming in first with 38 total points. Coming in second, Road to Death with 25 total points, and the Terror coming in third with 23 total points. There are your scores coming into match 3. So we still have a few seconds. You can see that down below. I'll keep this up for you as long as I can. We are jumping with the Golden Eagles once again, this time with 4. I'll leave it up until the countdown starts to get a little closer to 2 times so that you guys can get a big eyeful of these scores. There they are. Pancake coming through with them. There. Alright, so there we go. So let's go find Legend 444, not Legend. Legend was the first match. 444 coming in with 5 eliminations, 850 damage. And let me see if I can find him fast enough. Oh, I got him. Ooh, that was a quick click. Alright, so for our third match, we're coming across from OUTTA Power, right over the top of Prison, right between Rozhok and Yasnaya, the West Bridge area, going just to the south of Shooting Range and almost to Zarky. So any AFKs will be on land this time and free points if anybody goes to Zarky, because this is definitely a Zarky flight path. So let's see what's going on. We have straight out of Nepal headed down to Milta. We have M80 not too far away at Milta Power. We have Unique Legacy going back up to Lepovka. So let's see. It looks like the Emperors are jumping again with Alpha 4 Life and Exceed. And now let's see what's going to happen over here in Rozhok. See what's going to happen. Ooh, Unique Legacy finding one from the Vikings. So we've got that fight, but look at this. Rozhok has 3 different teams. It has QUETZAL 9. And we just missed another team that are not too far away. I believe Team Aces were jumping because this is Team Aces area as well. So let's, oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure how that happened. So now we still have this fight over here in Lipovka. Let's see what's going on over here. It looks like the Vikings, Janice and Clutchy, once again down to just a duo right across the street from Unique Legacy. It is a 2v3 right over in Lipovka. And now let's see what else is going on the rest of the map. Alpha 4 Life, or 4 Legend getting a knock over onto Exceed. Exceed now down to just a trio in our zone. We are having a military base ending is my guess. I feel like it's gonna, oh, and we had a Viking up in Zarky in slot 1. He didn't make it to his team, so he's gonna have to get it. He's gonna have to go ahead and nade himself, get himself out of this match as his two, as the rest of the Vikings are right up and over here. It looks like Janice getting pushed up on right here. Let's see what's going on. Looks like Janice is doing okay, so let's go back to the map so you guys can check in on your rotations. If Batman gets a double-digit frag, I'll super chat. There we go. All right, let's go. Batman, get the 10 bomb for us. All right, so 444, the last match top fragger is pushing up onto QUETZAL 9, so let's see. Ooh, Legend gets Trunks, and so now 444 is creeping up on Dylan. He knows that Dylan is up in that building, but we also have Paco not too far away. It does look like a couple of them went on down, and oh, there goes Janice from the Vikings. So now the Vikings is just down to Clutchy, but Clutchy also has his teammate way up in Zarky. He hasn't eliminated himself yet, and so now we still have, oh, and the Heavens Gods are coming across the way. Frady, you better be careful right on over here because you have Heavens Gods right above you. Right above you, Frady. Frady, what are you doing? I have no idea why he's going for the jet ski, guys, but he does have a team right on top of him. Oh, where are you going, Frady? Where are you going? What are you doing, Frady? It looks like Clutchy is getting on out of there. There goes Janice, but Clutchy, I think Clutchy is taking the water route. Let's see what he is doing. Yes, he is. He's going to get hit. Oh, is he going to be able to get onto that jet ski and get on out of there? Let's see if the Vikings can get out of there without getting sprayed off that jet ski. And we still have Sandy Sir up in Zarky. So Sandy Sir, I don't know if he's even doing anything, but I think Clutchy may be able to clutch it and get out of there without getting sprayed off the jet ski. He just has to get down to Military Base Island, but we already have Straight Out of Nepal and Exceed down on Military Base Island, and here comes Emperor. So everybody's pushing down to the military base, and we still have Dylan right over here by himself up in Rozhak. And I know that 444 knew that he was here, and so now here comes the push by the Golden Eagles. 444 knows that he is right there, so let's go. Let's see what else is going on. And Clutchy is still going out on that jet ski. Look at him go, guys. Let's check really quick on Sandy Sir. Oh, there he goes. And Sandy Sir. Let me see if I can see what's going on. It looks like he started to loot up for whatever reason, but I think he left the match. So I think we're fine with that. But we do have, let's go back and see what's going on with Oh, he is right over here, right between the Zombie Boys NA and the Golden Eagles NA. And now Dignity 7 is in a fight right on over here. Let's go over to Dignity 7, find out what's happening between them and Heaven's God. Seven's God. Conan. Ooh, he had your number. Let's see what's going on with William. William trying to come up and around, trying to get those shots right down onto Crash Out. Oh, Crash Out does get taken on out. And now William coming right up and in. And now Dignity 7 is just down to Tags. Tags. Oh, there he goes. Where is Sins? Sins trying to get on. Oh, he was headed straight for that chaos. Is he gonna come up and over? No, he's gonna. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and take this fight. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening, or is he going to go ahead and leave? Let's see. Where is Batman? We gotta keep an eye on Batman. Oh, Sins losing that back tire. So now. Let's see, where is Batman? Alright, so we still have another fight going on, and I just missed who it was, but I know it was the retired boys. Let's see if we can find out where. Oh, they are going to push right up in on him, and he's got that nade out and ready, trying to. Oh, that's not the way. Not where you put that nade, but look at this. Here comes another team as well. The QUETZAL 9. Paco is coming up and around. And we do have the retired boys right up here with the Golden Eagles NA. And I clicked on somebody that was no longer in the match. Oh, we're down to just Frady and Legend. The retired boys up on top of that ridge line. So let's go. Let's see what's going on with the retired boys. It looks like we are down to just a duo, Azrael and the big boy. And they are getting pushed up on. And here they come right on over onto the big boy. And the big boy gets taken down. So now it's just up to Azrael. Azrael coming right up and in onto the duo, Frady and Legend. Azrael trying to spray Frady out of that vehicle. Frady getting down and out of that way. But he does have Legend up at the top. Legend also coming down and around. That nade going off over the top. Oh, there goes the retired boys and the Golden Eagles NA. This duo, they are up to 6 eliminations. And now we have a fight over at the West Bridge. We have the Emperors right over here with QUETZAL. QUETZAL 9, they are coming up and in. They are just a duo coming around the outside of the Emperors. And they may end up in the Exceed. Look at this chaos over here. Alpha 4 Legend right over here in this fight with Team 10. The Zombie Boys NA. Hello, Necroy. And are up to an elimination already. Thankfully, we can see which one is which. And we do have the Fanatics coming down from the Kameshki area. And we still have the Vikings clutching. FANATICZ trying to get those sprays on top of the balcony. And it looks like Sandy Sir is just going to go ahead and swim on out. The Vikings, he is doing what he's supposed to do. So let's go. Let's go in and scroll on in. See if I can get you any closer. Everybody is starting to come right up into this. Oh, FANATICZ gets knocked. And I think he got, yes, he did. He got knocked by Team Aces. Team Aces coming up and into this third party. Ander is down to about 5 HP. He is trying to, oh, he came running right on into Alpha 4 Legend. So Zoric now trying to get the nade right up and over. Nightcroy with that crazy landing of the buggy trying to get in onto it. Zoric is down to about 10 HP. And now the nade's going right on in as Team Aces are pushing right up and into this fight as well. And as Zoric, it's like these guys don't see the Alpha 4 Legend teams coming up and around these edges. And here come, and Nycroy gets taken down and out, but here comes Team Aces, deep throwing the nades right up and over. On top of that, we are down to just a trio for Team Aces coming out of that school area. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening on ooh, straight on Nepal. Really close over here to M80. Everybody from that west side is into zone. We still have Vikings out in the middle of the water. We have the Fanatics coming down from that Kameshki area, and we are still right on over here. Looks like Sadra and the boys still trying to push up and in. Drago right on this backside, and all four of them from Alpha 4 Legend. They are right on the outside of those walls. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Looks like the Terror right next to the Golden Eagles NA. And then here comes Road to Death Batman. He is coming in from Potato Hill. They are not too far away from the Fanatics. Chosen may end up right on top of Batman if we keep an eye on that. Exceed. It looks like they're still right on down. And look at our zone. We are still 50-50. It's military base or the main island. Which one is it going to be, guys? Tell me in the chat. Do you guys think we're going to military base, or are we pushing them all back up onto the mainland? I still think we are going to military base, but I'm starting to wonder about that. Here comes all of them coming right up and in. Oh, Drago gets knocked, and Sadra coming up and around. Sadra trying to get those shots right onto him. They're both down to about 5 HP, and there goes Team Aces Alpha 4 Legend with 7 eliminations. Team Aces and the Zombie Boys. How much chaos is that? Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is going on. I don't really see anybody else on top of each other, but I do see, here comes Batman. Here we go. Batman is coming up and in. Let's put Batman on the screen for my YouTube chat, and we'll keep an eye on Batman as he is coming right up and into Alpha 4 Legend. And straight out of Nepal at the other end. They are gatekeeping that east bridge. The west bridge has Heaven's Gods right on over there. And oh, Prince just drowned. Where is Prince? Prince is trying to come in and across. How did that happen? Oh, Golden Eagles were across, but it looked like Prince just drowned himself trying to stay out of that spray. So Batman is trying to get the shots over onto Alpha 4 Legend. Look at this, just trying to peek it up and over, but Road to Death are a full 4-man team coming into this fight, and Alpha 4 Legend are down to just a trio now. Frady just picked up another knock over onto the Terror. The Terror coming across that bridge. All right, let's see what's going to happen. We're going to have to go over to where the fight is going on. Oh, look at that. The Golden Eagles NA. Frady getting those shots from across the way, all the way across the river onto the Terror. But we do have the Fanatics there coming up into the docks. They are right there in the docks. We still have Team 4-7 all the way up in Pachinki. And we still have Batman not too far away from Alpha 4 Legend. And look at this unique legend. Unique legacy, there we go, coming on from that eastern edge also. And it looks like the Vikings did come into land, and we are getting ready to see which side of the river we are going on. Come on, guys. We only have a few seconds left before we figure out. Oh, Frady just got knocked by the Fanatics. The Fanatics gets Frady. Frady was right up on top of that, and it looks like Legend's gonna try to come up and over, but here comes all the Fanatics as well, and here they come, and oh, it's Chosen. Chosen's right on that backside, and let's see, what is it? What is Legend gonna do? I thought I was clicked on the Legend. Legend trying, oh, the nade's coming out, trying to get those shots over onto him, and now here comes some nades, and oh, there goes Brady, and now Legend is the solo remaining for the Golden Eagles NA, and Chosen getting ready to throw that molly up and over. Does get the molly over onto Legend just as he gets found by Sion. Alright, so we are going to military base. Alright, so that's what I thought. But I questioned myself right at the end. Alright, so let's see. We have Team 4-7 that needs to come in. The Fanatics that need to come in. Alpha 4 Legend needs to come in. But Road to Death and Unique Legacy are right on top of each other. Let's check in on the Batman. See what Batman's going to do, because he's got 3 teams right over here. Plus, he has to push in through straight out of Nepal. And look at this, Vikings Clutchy coming right up and in over here on top of M80, and I'm not sure M80 looks like they're gonna go ahead and leave, and Clutchy is gonna be able to clutch it out once again, staying away from another team. And now QUETZAL 9 right on top of Exceed. Let's go down to Exceed, because this is a fight right on over here. And see what's happening. It looks like QUETZAL 9, the duo, trying to get on away. They are just going to go ahead and move out. And let's go back over to Batman. Jason was able to get an elimination. And it does look like Alpha 4 Legend have left. So Alpha 4 Legend, where are they? They are all the way over at the shark fin. I did not see that coming. But the duo, trio, leaving the compound just to the north of the East Bridge. So, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. So now Batman's still coming up and in. Come on, Batman, we need a 10 bomb or more. So we are counting on it with QUETZAL 9. They are getting pushed up on by Exceed. Exceed keeping an eye. Let's see what's going on with Selfless. Selfless was paying attention to where they were rotating, keeping an eye on where they are. Clutchy is just on the edge of zone, has all straight out in Nepal right on over here. Let's go back over to Batman, because Unique Legacy are coming right up and in. Here comes the fight for Road to Death and Unique Legacy. Jason does get knocked from Road to Death, and let's see, I don't see anything on the Unique Legacy side. They are just a trio, and Batman coming up and around, and he is trying to figure out where the last one is for Unique Legacy on that hillside. Look at this off angle that he's getting, and he's going to be able to see them over on that cliff side. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more so you can see where all your teams are rotating. We are down to 12 teams. Let's see if we can get this to stay active tonight. And it was both the iPad and my PC, so it is the game messing up, not just me, Batman, trying to get those shots. And now the blue zone, but we are in stage 3, so the zone's not going to hurt that bad. And the west bridge is clear, but that east bridge is nothing but death. We have straight out of Nepal at that south end. We've got Unique Legacy at the north end. I don't know how Road to Death are going to be able to come on in, especially with that poor Buggy. That Buggy has seen better days. Unique Legacy left. Unique Legacy on the botation, coming down and around. Look at that. As our zone is getting ready to pop again, are we going to military base? Fanatics. Benny just gets knocked, and we are going to the military base. And oh, the Fanatics are right over here, right in between. Sion is the last one still standing right over here between Heavens, Gods, and Emperor's ESPORTS. So now, let's see, straight out Nepal gets Road to Death. Oh, there goes Prince. And now Trigus from the Fanatic. Oh, there goes the Fanatic Shu Young. Alright, so let's see. Heavens, God, still trying to get those sprays right across onto the Emperors, but the Emperors are going out and around. Let's see what's going on with Straight Out of Nepal. Straight Out of Nepal, still a full 4-man team. Ooh, but he does get found by Road to Death. Let's go back over to Batman just for my YouTube chat and see if they can get those shots over onto Straight Out of Nepal. And our zone is still collapsing. We do have Unique Legacy coming in over from the Novo area. Straight Out of Nepal down to Wolf OP. Wolf OP is in Spence. I see Spence somewhere on here as well. Spence is already over towards zone, but Spence is coming right up and in onto Exceed. So now, let's see, where did the Vikings Clutchy still in this, and we're down to 11 teams. Batman still coming up and into zone. So let's go on over here to Spence, see what Spence is doing. Spence is on the bunkers out here, but does he know that Clutchy is right behind him? And he also has all of Exceed right in front of him. Look at that, Selfless right there. Spence almost driving right up and into Selfless, but now Wolf OP from the top of the hill, able to cover so that Spence can get on out of there and survive. Alright, so let's see. It looks like Vikings Clutchy getting pulled up on by Unique Legacy. Lost in Sex. And now let's see what else is going on. Unique Legacy all still trying to come into zone. Clutchy just on this edge. It's crazy the solo has been able to get so far. Alright, we still have, look at this, we have Alpha 4 Legend getting pulled up on. Exceed gets pulled up on by Unique Legacy. And look at this, Clutchy is still coming up and in. Gustav is knocked, and so now Jazz coming in and across, not too far away from Lost in Sex. Lost in Sex, he's right on the edge of zone. Should be able to pick up his teammate. But let's go. Selfless not gonna be able to make it much farther. And Z-Tax right here. Look at this! Clutchy coming right up and into Z-Tax. Clutchy made it all the way over here and right in on top of Z-Tax. So now Z-Tax watching Lost in Sex and Unique Legacy going off right across the way. And we are going to the hills just to the north of Military and C Block. Look at that. We do have QUETZAL 9 right there in Z Block. And now Batman. Batman is right up on top of Z-Tax. Look at that. Right on top of the same bunker that Z-Tax is in. So now let's go ahead and scroll in. I can't do the aerial view just yet, guys, because we still have too much space between all these teams, but Batman is trying to find some helmets from Unique Legacy. Alright, what else can we see on the map? Looks like everybody else trying to get out and around. QUETZAL 9, though, is getting pulled up in, and now Road to Death does need to get into zone, and so does Unique Legacy. So they're going to go ahead and start rotating on in. But let's go to zone and see what Paco is doing. He's got all 4 of them from Team 4-7. Team 4-7 right across from him. And here comes M80 and Straight Out of Nepal. It looks like Wolf OP already right on down below. And now Emperors in that fight with Heaven's Gods, and I think Emperors took out the rest of Heaven's Gods, and now Road to Death are deciding to go up on top of the hilltop. Batman is coming right up in on top of Alpha 4 Legend and Emperors Esports right across the way. We still have Exceed, Z-Tax right underneath Road to Death, and was able to make it out. Unique Legacy is going into the same building as as QUETZAL 9. Batman getting knocked, guys. No. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Shala OP. Alright, what else is happening? We still have all these teams right down in C block. And look at Exceed. Z-Tax is going to end up right in the middle of all this chaos. He does have it. Road to Death right above him. Going to go ahead and take those shots up the hill. Right at Road to Death. Right underneath. Right underneath all these teams. And he's going to go ahead and head back over to C block because we are going over to the base itself. We are just on that edge. Look at this. Just barely in zone right here. And all these teams still trying to get on in an Alpha 4 Legend. Up to 11 eliminations. But down to just a duo. Trying to find Tsunami. Oh, Tsunami does get found and thirsted. So now let's go. But it is just now to Jaco. And he is across from Nomi, and one of them did have the MG3. I heard that MG3 Tsunami. Oh, we do have a duo for Emperors coming up and over. It looks like he's going to go ahead and try to get that, try to get the res off right on over here. Let's go back to the map and see what else is happening right on over here. As Unique Legacy are getting pulled up on by Team 4-7. It looks like they are pushing into Team 4-7. Lost in Sex coming right up and over. And here comes Jazz as well. So now, look at this. Team 4-7 all right down in C block. And that is about the only hard cover in this zone. And we are down to the top 6 teams. And very few of these players, these 16 players, very few of them are in zone. Oh, there goes Alpha 4 Legend going on to M80. And M80 coming right up and in onto Emperors. And Lost in Sex is the last one still standing for Unique Legacy. Look at this, trying to get the confirmation over onto Emperors. And now he's still throwing. Oh, he might be able to get Jazz picked back up. We're down to 4 teams. The final 4 teams of this last Aragel match for Group Cinnamon. Alright, so let's see what's going on. All 4 of them from Team 4-7 versus Unique Legacy. A duo from straight out of Nepal. And we have Tsunami across the street. Tsunami has to come across the street. So I'll keep that there so you guys can see where your players are. Lost in Sex is the last one still standing. We still have 4 teams. Look at that. Maniko Sexo has been knocked in. Now let's go. Let's see what's going on across the street. What can Tsunami see from it? Oh, he sees Spence. Oh, but Wolf. Oh, P saw him as well. We are down to the final 3 teams, and all 3 teams are right over here in C block. Wolf OP and Spence coming out and around, going onto the other side of the concrete wall. Lost in Sex up on top. Though, look at this. Lost in Sex trying to make sure that any of them from Team 4-7 coming on out of that do have the threat from above. So look at this. Look at this chaos over here straight out of Nepal on that backside, just on the edge of zone. But they do have zone. Team 4-7 does not have zone. Oh! Spraying them on down. But now it is just a 2v2. Yeah, a 2v. Yeah, Samuel and Judas. Judas. Right across the way. Where is Judas? Oh, Judas made it all the way over to the guard shack. I missed that. So now it is straight out of Nepal versus Team 4-7. Oh, what a nade by Spence. And now Judas up at the top trying to get those shots over onto. Oh, but he's down to about 5 HP. Wolf OB and Spence right across the way. Both of them doing pretty decently. They are in the red, but they are. Oh, Wolf. Wolf the bait, and Spence taking advantage of that. Straight out of Nepal, coming in first with 7 eliminations. Coming in second, Team 4-7 with 4 eliminations, and Unique Legacy coming in third with 4 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, and 19. Don't forget, we had that solo way up and Zarky swimming out, and he ended up coming in 16th. So there are your scores. And then going all out, Alpha 4 Legend Jaco, 5 eliminations, 847 damage. We'll be jumping with Jaco when we come right back for tonight's last match for Group Cinnamon. Be right back. Dewey, big fan, Dewey, big fan. The eliminations down onto Ice Elves as the zone pops again, and we are still going over towards Yasnaya, going over to the east side. So Texas, sorry about that. Alright, let's go. Alright, you two, that's enough. Take it elsewhere, take it over to Discord, do all your trash talk elsewhere, not in my chat. Alright, so Rush Boy coming right up and through Control, right through the middle of all of them from Control, able to make it right on through into Zone, right next to Control. And XYQ headed straight for Egotistic and Source Esports spraying him up. Egotistic spraying him up. Rush Boy just trying to find his spot in zone, but Egotistic able to find him. And Egotistic, look at this. They are all just getting finding those trees in zone. Alright, so XYQ keeping an eye on Dope Hate coming right up and in on top of Ice Elves, and does get a knock as Ice Elves are trying to spray Hate down. As Hate coming up right behind XYQ, and now Valak is right there. I don't know if Valak saw that Hate came right up behind him. But there he goes. He's keeping it. Oh, Valak coming up and around. He is cleaning up the. Oh, he knows that Dope Hate stopped right here. Valak, there comes the nade. Valak is ready for that nade. Coming out and around. Valak with it. Oh, MG3 and Hate with the DBS takes Valak down and out. Let's see what's going on with Trick. Trick trying to stop the push by Control coming into zone, and Trick with the nades going up and over towards Control, but does not get the knocks onto it. And we are down to 4 teams. We still have Dope Hate, and look at Nate. You can see Nate is looking for Hate. Well, that was fun to say, so let's check in on Nate versus Hate. And Hate, look at all the smokes coming up. Nate did get some damage onto Hate, and he is just spraying it down. Hate down to about half health, and he also has Wong right on over here. Here comes the nade right up and over. Is this nade gonna hit on top and Hate? No, it does not. So now let's go over. Look at 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Oh, 6 is up too. Let's go. Oh, he got taken out, but Texas, your boys are up to 18 eliminations. 18 eliminations in this lobby. They're facing off between the solo from Dope Esports, Hate right across from him, and XYQ. Trick is up to 5 eliminations now, trying to get those shots right on down on top of Control. Let me see if I can get the bird's eye view into this lobby, guys. Let me show you the edge of this hill. We got Dope Hate all the way down at the bottom of the hill. Control in the middle, and XYQ up at the top, and they are all right there. We have 6 remaining. It is a 3v2v, nope, 3v1v1. So now Control, Yushen. We got Dope Hate versus all 3 of them still standing from XYQ. Let's go over to Yushen, see what's going on with him. He's got the smokes going, trying to get into zone. He has just a little bit further to get into zone, but he would rather be on the edge of zone with this car in front of him than to push into XYQ. And then we have Dope Hate. Dope Hate keeping an eye right up onto Nate, Trick, and Wong. Ooh, he's getting ready to throw this nade right up and over on top of Wong. Does Wong know a nade with his name on it is coming his way? Oh, he does now. He does now. All right. So we still have, look at this. Yushen making it over to that tree in front of Trick. But Trick is right there. And Dope Hate way out in the blue zone. He's just barely going to be able to get this heel back off. And so now let's go over to Yushen because it looks like Hate is just going to go ahead. Oh, there he goes. So now it's just Dope Hate versus XYQ. Oh, he finds Nate coming down. But Trick from XYQ finishing that off to come in first with 10 eliminations, 7 of them from Trick. Dope Esports coming in second with 2 eliminations, and Control Texas 18 eliminations. Hello everyone, and welcome back to tonight's last match for Group Cinnamon. This is Flora's $500 autumn tournament. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, the Golden Eagles NA with 47 total points. Alpha 4 Legend coming in second with 34, and Road to Death at 29. Remember, the top 9 teams will be moving on to Thursday for finals. All right, so I'll leave that up there. We're on hard start, so I'll go ahead and put that up. Let's see who's missing as we head into Sandhawk. We only have two missing. We're missing 1 from team, our Unique Legacy, and let's see, team 6 Emperors. So let's go. Let's see what we're gonna do in Sandhawk. Fast and Furious. QUETZAL 9. I didn't see anybody missing from your team. I see it's pretty full there, so I don't know what's going on with that, but he is up in seat 1. There he goes. He is gone, and we should be starting now. Sorry guys, I know you hate the sound of my water bottle. Let's go. Let's see what happened. It looks like I scrolled down, did all sorts of craziness, and there we go. Everything back up onto the screen. Here are your scores, and we still haven't started. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let me check, see what I'm missing. Looks like everything's good. I'm not sure. We still have the 2 solos, or 2, there it goes. Alright, she's starting it up. I guess she waited long enough for him, guys. This time we are jumping with Alpha 4, 7, Jaco 5 eliminations, 847 damage. So as soon as we load in, we will find Alpha 4 Legend. And let me put the map up over here for you. Oh, we haven't even loaded in yet. I'm a little ahead of myself. Alright, we're going to load into this match eventually. There's the map, and let's find Alpha 4 Legend and Jaco. Let's see. Alpha 4 Legend, aren't they? Nope. There they are. And there is your last match, Top Fragger. We were having some issues trying to get that. Alright guys, here we go. Our last flight path for Group Cinnamon. We're coming in from the west, just to the north of Tampang, going right through the center of Painan Quarry and out between La Quai and Kampong. So there is your last flight path for Group Cinnamon. Let's go. Let's see what's going on right on down below. We do have several teams jumping off right above the ruins. And it looks like, oh, it doesn't look like anybody's going to the ruins. Yeah, Team Ace is going to the ruins. Exceed jumping with Emperors and Alpha 4 Legend headed down to Camp Charlie. It looks like they may be the only ones at Camp Charlie, but they're not going to be too far away from Dignity 7. And look at the rest of this Kampong. Looks like we might have the Fanatics. Ooh, Unique Legacy jumping over here towards the docks with the Terror. So we might have that first early fight going on. Nobody at boot camp. Zombie Boys maybe headed. Oh, Jacob trying to get those shots over onto Dignity 7. Still trying to spray him down. He did get quite a bit of damage over onto Dignity 7. Let's see. Look at this. Crash Out was down to about 5 HP. So that's why we jump with fraggers. Alright, so let's go down to Samhee because we do have Exceed right on down here. Everybody else is pretty separated. We'll keep an eye on the rest of this map, even though Dignity 7 is really close to Unique 7, Alpha 4 Legend. I'm just coming up with my own names for these teams now. You guys are so used to it. I'm just as surprised at what comes out of my mouth as you guys are. So, Emperors Esports are just a trio coming into Sandhawk. And let's go. Let's check in on what is Selfless doing. Selfless just trying to get the information, trying to figure out where everyone is. He found that level 1 helmet, level 1 vest. Not the greatest feeling on a hot drop, is it, guys? Alright, Cheese. I don't know what to call him, but I'm going to call him Cheese. And everybody is pretty separated. Emperors are falling back to the southwest or southeast edge. So let's see what else is happening. It looks like Alpha 4 Legend came right up and over trying to find Crash Out. Oh, Crash Out, they found you, and he never even found a helmet. That is the worst feeling ever since it has been taken out. So Dignity 7 down to just Tags and Expert. Ooh, Tags tagging him. And look at that. There goes Crash Out. Oh. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Everybody else pretty separated, straight out of Nepal, not too far away from Heaven's Gods and the Zombie Boys and a FANATICZ all the way up at the very northern edge of Cow. Let's see, Road to Death, not too far away from M80. It looks like we're going from boot camp to Samhee. We've got the Ruins Island, a little bit of Camp Alpha Island, and some of the main island over here. So let's see what else is going on. The retired boys are coming right up in on the Fanatics. Shu Young, Benny, guys, here comes Kaiser. They are right on top of you. Shu Young, he is right behind you. Look behind you. Golden Eagles NA went to Pioneer. Oh, look at this. Exceed. Entry clip. You were coming out and around trying to get that crazy off angle onto the Emperors, but now you have Dignity 7 right behind you. So now Dignity 7, the duo, not too far away from. Oh, he might get found. Entry clips, get up and over that ridge line. Alright, so let's see, where is the rest of the Emperors now, because it does look like Exceed is coming up and around. Look at this, they are all getting into position, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. as Emperors are spreading out. They have spread out in Semi, so Emperors still trying to get their loot. And I see that the Retired BOYZ and FANATICZ are not too far apart, but the Retired BOYZ look like they're going to the north of the FANATICZ. The Zombie Boys coming on in not too far away from Heaven's Gods. And we did have Team 4-7 go into boot camp. There's nobody in boot camp, but oh, Cheese now over here in this fight. Right on down below. Oh, but Cheese gets found from, oh no. And thirsted. So now let's see. Look like I saw Benny up on this. Did Benny get knocked? Yes, he did. The Retired BOYZ came right up and in onto the FANATICZ. So let's go over here really quick and see if we can get Benny picked back up. No, it was chosen. I swear I saw Benny. All right, so the Retired BOYZ right on over here. Hello, Monster Black. And so now let's see what's going on. It does look like the Retired BOYZ does find triggers. Where is Shu Young? Shu Young trying to get those shots over his hair. They come pushing up on him. It's a 1v2. Shu Young, I'm so sorry. Now it's Benny. Benny is the last one still standing over here. Benny is down to 5 HP, and they go ahead and finish off the rest of them. The Retired BOYZ just coming up and over. Oh, full 4-man strong. Benny trying to heal up, but he gets found from behind. And now let's get back over to the fight with Exceed, because they are all repositioned now and back into, let's go. It is a 3v3 now. We do have Naboo. He did get that elimination over onto Exceed, and Exceed has pushed back in. We do have that off angle that is coming up and in as well, and I think that was entry clip coming up. Yes, it is. All right, and it does look like he is right on top of, or right underneath Selfless and Zetox, but he knows that Tsunami is right at the top, and Zetox is able to get that over onto, let's see, that was Naboo, I believe. Yes, it was Naboo. So now Tsunami up at the top, but now we do have right down below is Nomi. Nomi, not, let's see, where is Nomi? I'm not having any fun trying to click over onto Nomi. We'll stay with this fight for just a minute. Road to Death, not too far away from M80, and Nomi trying to use this Tommy gun, trying to hold off the door, trying to make sure that they don't come in. Oh, and they found Nomi, so now it's just up to Tsunami. Tsunami is the last one still standing right at the top, trying to get that spray over onto Selfless. Selfless is down to about 20 HP, but Tsunami trying to come in, and Zetox finishing that off. Alright, let's see what else is happening. It does look like QUETZAL 9 now getting chewed up by the Retired BOYZ that came up and over right on top of all this. And Kaiser does get taken down, and so does Azrael. So now the big boy from across the way. Hello, big boy. Trying to get the spray, trying to get him off of that, and Trunks gets taken down and out by one of the other Retired BOYZ. Biscotal, I'm not sure how to say his name. Alright, so he is coming right up and around Jose right across the way. So let's see. Oh, now the Vikings. There goes Janice and Clutchy. Clutchy. No, Clutchy get, oh no. So now it's just up to the Retired BOYZ, the big boy right on over here, trying to get the shot straight across onto QUETZAL 9. But he is the solo now. And Biscotal did get, oh, now we are getting pushed up on by straight out of Nepal. The big boy gonna go ahead and get on out of there. Look at this, straight out of Nepal, trying to push up right behind him. So now he's got to race on out of there. Get out of there. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening on this, because we do have another fight going on. straight out, oh, right on over here. Alpha 4 Legends, they are pushing right up and in onto Team 8, the Terror. So now we are down to just Prince. Prince is the last one still standing. And we do have Alpha 4 Legend. All 4 of them are pushing up and in. Prince trying to get out of that spray. And they are all the way around him, every direction. So now let's see what else is going on. The Zombie Boys are now up in here in a fight. Let's see what's going on with the Zombie Boys. Click. Alright, so let's see what's happening with the Zombie Boys. They came right up and in onto the Heavens Gods. And they did get a knock. And I think Anders getting ready to push. We are right over here by the quarry. And let's see, we also see Team Ace is coming up on the Road to Death right over on the other side. Let's go over to Road to Death for my YouTube chat. Check in on Batman, see what's going on with him. And Batman, oh no, Batman was taken out. So Road to Death is crushed between the two different teams. We have Team Aces coming from the west and M80 at the east. And now, oh, Prince is the last one still standing for Road to Death. We still have the river going down right between the middle of this map, of this zone. And I think Prince is going to try to get, trying to get it, pick it back up. But I'm not so sure Godlin's going to let that happen from Team Aces. Alright, so straight out Nepal, not too far away from QUETZAL 9. Those nades going off really close on top of Prince. And so let's go. Let's see what's happening. We'll go ahead and scroll on in. I think that's as close as I can get. Prince still trying to hold off the push by all 4 of them from Team Aces. Here comes Sadra. Sadra coming right up and over. Prince trying to pop up. Prince does get a knock onto one of them. But there he goes. Sadra finishes them off. Sadra up to 3 eliminations. But we still have M80 taking all those shots and straight out of Nepal. Coming right up and in over onto the Rage, or to the Retired Boys. And now I think it's just the big boy. Here comes the big boy with all 4 of them from straight out of Nepal. It looks like Wolf OP might have been knocked, but I do hear a third party, and that may be from QUETZAL 9 from way over, and our zone is getting ready to pop, and we are going Boot Camp, Quarry, and Painan, the Golden Eagles. NA coming right out and over, right on top of Exceed. Exceed is right there, and now the big boy is the last one still standing. And we still have, I think, Wolf OP. Wolf OP did get taken out, but I think, who was it that got him? It wasn't Jose. So it must have been the big boy over here getting that elimination. So now, the Retired Boys up to 6 eliminations, and Golden Eagles now in that fight. We saw that fight with Frady coming up over onto Exceed, and I think Frady got that knock. He does have an elimination, so maybe he was able to get the elimination over onto Exceed. Exceed down to just the duo, Cheese and Entry Clips, both taken down and out. The early fight over in Samhi, and now coming over towards Painan. Alright, we do have Alpha 4 Legend right on top of Unique Legacy. So now they know that they are all right above, and it looks like Jazz just trying to figure out where they are. Gustav right over on there. Ooh, Alpha 4 Legend closed that door. And the bad boy. The bad boy has been knocked, so now Alpha 4 Legend still trying to come up and into the zone. And Jose, look at this, he's going all the way up and around that backside. And this is the only fight I see at the moment. I'll keep the map down below, but we are going to stay here and see what's going to happen between the duo from Unique Legacy and Alpha 4 Legend. All 4 of them pushing right up and in. And Gustav is down to about 5. Or no, he's doing better than I thought. I thought he was down quite a bit. But we do have the Golden Eagles right across the way as well. Trying to get some of this third party. We could see all their tags right across. And Team 13 not too far away. Team 4-7 is there coming on in as well. Team 4-7 in that North Pinan compound. And it looks like Team Aces are pulling right up and in onto Exceed now. So we got the fight right on down. Let's see what's happening over here between Exceed and Team Aces. Team Aces, Sadra. It is Sadra versus Zetox. Zetox is still alive, and we do have that fight right across the way. Alpha 4 Legend, not even all 4 of them pushing up onto this duo, and it looks like Sadra's going to go ahead and let Zetox get Selfless picked back up. Sadra's still right on the outside of that, and I'll go ahead and come back up here so that you guys can see that straight out of Nepal and QUETZAL 9 are right on top of each other as well. So let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. Jazz trying to get up and out of the way. Jazz is the last one still standing for Unique Legacy. And here comes the push. And oh, and there he goes. But QUETZAL 9. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, look at this. Godlin. I didn't realize that Godlin was right on over here. And now Selfless taken out. And it's just up to Zetox. But Golden Eagles NA Brady popping in and making his presence known from across the way. Still trying to get more eliminations right outside his window. But Godlin is up on that ridgeline, and he also knows, oh, Godlin taking those shots over at Frady, and Frady able to get on out of there. Buddy is now getting sprayed down by Alpha 4 Legend Jaco. Jaco was the last match top fragger. Let's go ahead and scroll on in and straight out of Nepal. I do not see QUETZAL 9 anymore. Oh, Godlin's going to the south. That's an interesting rotation on out of zone. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. M80 taking center zone compound. Spence is coming right up and in onto the Zombie Boys. Click. Come on, get on over there. Here it comes straight out of Nepal onto the Zombie Boys. NA. All 4 of them from straight out of Nepal, with all 4 of them from the Zombie Boys. So let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. There you guys go. You can see your team, see the rotation, see what you need to see on your VOD review. Straight out of Nepal is a trio. I forgot we lost Wolf OP earlier, but here they come up and in on top of the Zombie Boys. Let me check in on FANATICZ. FANATICZ throwing those nades up and over like he means it. And it is a bombing zone. And oh, that nade by FANATICZ right on over onto BOYZ. Fetty, oh, Fetty down to about 10 HP. That nade going off really close. And now straight out of Nepal does have Aces. Godlin coming up right behind him. Godlin trying to come on in for this third party. Look at this. He is right on top, right behind, straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Nepal using this, using the wall. And now he's taking those shots. Oh! And now straight out of Nepal knows that Godlin is right up over here. And here comes Fury. He is furious. Oh! The run over, and now Frady has been knocked by Alpha 4 Legend. Alpha 4 Legend coming right up and in onto the Golden Eagles NA. Alpha 4 Legend up to 12 eliminations, trying to get down and away from the Golden Eagles NA. We are down to the top 8 teams, and it is back to straight out of Nepal versus the Zombie Boys NA. McLaren. Oh, look at that. Jacob trying to. Oh no. These. Oh, there goes the The Golden Eagles NA. Now straight on NEPAL is down to just Blazebot as the Zombie Boys come pushing on in. Let's go back over to the Zombie Boys, see how they are holding up. All 4 of them are still in this, though 2 of them are getting res, and we are on the edge of the blue, so we got to get moving. We have 6 teams still in this, and now M80 does have all of Heaven's Gods right to the north of them. Team 4-7 coming in. We have Alpha 4 Legend coming on in. We still have Dignity 7 Expert. He is a solo trying to get into, oh, and he's got, oh, McLaren looking right at him. All right, so now we got the fight right on over here, but now it is a, there are 3 teams coming right up and in right on over here. Let's see what's happening from the sky view. We have M80. Oh, it looks like Heaven's Gods came pushing right up and in onto M80. M80 is down to just Terror. And who is driving? It is Alpha 4 Legend. Everybody coming into the center zone compound, which is no longer center zone. It's to the north. But we have Heaven's Gods. We have Terror. Terror is the last one still standing for M80. Nightcroy from the Zombie Boys NA does get knocked, so it's just a Zorik and FANATICZ. Alright, so we still have Team 4-7 coming in right behind, right at the top of the hill behind Alpha 4 Legend. So, oh, there goes Terror. So now our zone does go out and away from this. Now let's go over to what is happening with Fetty. Let's see what's going on. It is just Fetty and a Zorik, but look at this. Alpha 4 Legend coming up and in on top of Team 4-7. Team 4-7, it is taking them down and out. It is just FE45 FES. So we have 2 fights going on. We have the trio from Heaven's Gods coming right up and in, and FANATICZ shutting it down. FANATICZ from the Zombie Boys NA. There he goes, boys. That is FANATICZ for you. And now he's going to have to go ahead and leave a Zorik. And now it is FANATICZ versus all 4 of them from Team 4-7. Maniko Sexo getting picked back up, but FANATICZ coming uphill. And now let's see what he can do against Asai. Asai right there in front of him. FANATICZ. Oh, there you have it. Team 4-7 coming in first with 5 eliminations. Coming in second, the Zombie Boys NA coming in with 7 eliminations. And Alpha 4 Legend coming in third with 17 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out. Alpha 4 Legend McLaren, 7 eliminations, 772 damage. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to go see if Pancake is going to have the scores for us. The unofficial final scores of Group Cranberry. I will be right back. Coming in, figuring out where they all are, and now the IGL coming up and around does get the elimination. And now look at this, trying to figure out where the rest of Inferno Esports. Pigal, oh, right in the line of sight. Pigal is down to about 5 HP. And so now Chills, he knows where you are too, because they got all that information. So Pookie coming up, trying to get those shots right on over at Chills. Chills just on that edge of that window, just peeking out. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I do think Egotistic got away from Velocity, guys. I think they got out of that trap play. And we do have the Outlaw Titans right over here by Burning Silence. And Arctic Talon getting pushed up on by two sides on top of this hilltop. And oh, just when I said that, 911 Onion Sir, call an ambulance. He did get knocked. Oh no, Velocity gets G. He got G on that rotation out. So now we got, oh, there goes Giga. No. So now Egotistic. But look at this, Lynx does get knocked. So oh no, Hyman, what's going on with your team? I got to check on Hyman's team, guys. Let me see what's going on. Vortex is the last one still standing for Arctic Talon, and he is still getting squeezed in by the two teams coming up on both sides of the hilltop, Ice Elves and Source Esports. And I think the Ice Elves, Hamad Dog, was able to, oh, and Vortex gets found by Source. So there goes. And Claws ran into Team Fate. So Team Fate over on the bridge, headed over to the Overlook, just to the east of Hot Tin. And now here comes the rest of Dauntless coming up and in. I see Coops and Tenza headed straight at him. So let's go back down to this chaos down in Samhi, because here comes Team Control. Team Control is coming right up and in. Look at this, right on top of the IGL from the Gravewalkers, right here to just below Control. So now we have three teams right on the edge of the blue zone, right over here in Samhi. And now we do have the fight between Source and Ice Elves, and we've got the fight over here on the bridge from Hot Tin. And let's go. I think, did I just see? Nope. It does look like Team Fate is a trio and Dauntless still a full four-man team. Oh, we got Nate's coming in over onto Ice Elves from Source Esports. And now we got the fight going off between the Outlaw Titans and Burning Silence. Why do you guys all have to fight at the same time? I can't possibly be in 12 fights at the same time. So, oh, Control. Oh, 6666666 almost got found by the IGL of the Gravewalkers, but Control still trying to get into this third party down here in Samhi. And look at how long this third party is going on. And XYQ in a fight. Where's XYQ? Oh, they are right on top of XO Elites. And we lost Nate and Juan coming up and in on. Oh, there goes XO Elite. Flocka, baby. Hooey, Monkey, and ZZZ. The sleepy one. And oh, the Ice Elves. The Ice Elves right over here. Oh, Nate's going off in our... Are you guys ready to see the live unofficial final scores for groups? Cranberry, Alpha 4 Legend pulling ahead with 56 total points. The Golden Eagles NA coming in second, 49. Straight out of Nepal, 33. Road to Death, 29. Zombie Boys NA, 29. Team 4-7, 28. The Terror, 26. Emperor, 24. And the Heavens Gods at 20. Those may be the final teams, or the top 9 teams going on to finals on Thursday. If you guys have any discrepancies, open a ticket over in the Flora scrims. Don't forget to take the screenshot of your like and subscribe. Get it over to their giveaway channel to get yourself into that wheel so you can win some free UC. Shout out to Flora for sponsoring the UC giveaway. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting both Flora, Scrims, and me. We both truly appreciate your support. Your support is why we do this. Have a great night. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.